Good morning. Welcome back to the Kid Casey Inspirational Tales. I hope today's lesson titled The Call to Service will inspire someone. We were talking yesterday about the importance of becoming servants of God. That is making a commitment to surrender to Him completely and unreservedly. Well, this surrender has to be made every day. It is not enough to do it once. It has to be renewed constantly, as did a dog did that we will call Rover. Rover was the dog of a man who loved him very much, just like Jesus loves us. The two were inseparable. Especially moving was the fact that Rover went every day with his master to the dialysis treatment that were necessary to keep him alive. Sitting and well behaved, Rover always waited at the hospital entrance. However, one day his master died, and life was never the same for Rover. He went from having a home and the best companion to being alone in the streets. An animal shelter was alerted about the dog wandering in the streets and tried to pick him up to give him a home, but time after time, Rover escaped from the shelter to return. Do you know where? Yes, back to the hospital entrance. That is where he could be found every day in the same place. One afternoon, unfortunately, Rover was hit by a car. He died as his master's faithful servant to the last moment. Obviously, neither you nor I are animals, but we are people with a free will and free freedom of conscience. Then what type of service is it that God expects of us? The Bible outlines it quite well in 1 Peter 2 verse 16, and it reads, "Live like free people and do not use your freedom as an excuse for doing evil. Instead, be God's servants." That is the type of surrender that God expects of us. That being able to do what we want in countless daily situations, we decide to do which gives honor and glory to Him. The servitude He expects of us does not have to do with losing our freedom, but with being like Christ, who being in very nature God, did not consider equality with God sometimes be used to His own advantage. Rather, He made Himself nothing by taking the very nature of a servant, being made in human likeness. And being found in appearance as man, He humbled Himself by becoming obedient to death, even death on a cross. Today's lesson was inspired from 1 Peter 2 verse 16, and it reads, "Instead, be good servants." Have a blessed day and remember to inspire someone.